Right there. Did you know that if you take your bed, put your revision notes on it, cover it with a pillow, and then sleep on it, then the knowledge is going to diffuse into your brain cells from an area of high concentration to low concentration, which basically guarantees you a 9. I've been using this revision method for the past 2 months, and I can confidently tell you that you can trust me when I say it didn't work. You're probably wondering what we're doing here. Well, the time is 1:17 p.m. It's June 14, 2025, which means that there's 3 days until my physics GCSE exam, the final one, I might add. I haven't revised yet. I'm not even British. I don't even know I'm taking these exams. Regardless, I was armed with tea and water and the most important weapon, pure unfiltered spite. And the games began. Quite proud of myself for pulling through, being able to fit everything on this little sheet of paper. It's like almost the size of my head. I've got a pretty big head though, so I guess it's not that small, but I kind of understand the generator and motor effect better now. Stars, on the other hand, you know what, seeing it written down like tiny like this, it really helps me not get too intimidated, I guess. I am so tired, and I really hope I get at least a 7 in physics, because I mean, obviously I'm not putting enough work, but I'd like to see that 7. Just saying, AQA, if you're watching this, please lower the grade boundaries for triple science. Please, that'd be great, you know? As soon as GCSEs are over, I'm gonna ban this little thing. But yeah, enough yapping. I'm gonna speedrun some questions. I'm gonna bug out so hard. Cognito, man, I've been your #1 supporter before you've been famous. I used you before GCSEs. I used you in like year 9. Why are you doing this, man? I'm gonna have to go on Seneca now. I'm so flipping tired. I'm gonna take my practice question. I need a dance break. That 7 is mine. I can taste it. I swear to God, if I did better in physics and chemistry, I would kill myself. We'll see. We'll see. Practice question time. So you might be wondering what I was doing at 4:30 a.m. on a school day and the day of my exam, no less. I couldn't sleep the whole night. I don't know if it was because of anxiety. I don't know if it was because the decaf tea I had was not in fact decaf. I don't know if it was because I had nightmares about the quadratic formula jumping off my page and flipping chasing me around. Well, it was probably all 3, to be honest, but regardless, I was up at 4:30 a.m. and I could not go to sleep, so I decided to revise like a good child. Yeah. Of course, I had to make sure I looked pretty doing it! Whoa! Look at my hair, everyone. Look at that perfectly perfect ponytail. Okay, bye. Once again, I went into battle with a tea. 2 bags of tea, actually. Well, okay.
Caffeinated queen.
a tumbler of water, and emotional support fatty. Editing Elena here. I forgot to film an outro like a dumbass. But from what I can remember, physics paper 2 went as well as it could have, considering I only revised for one day. I answered most of the questions. There were definitely questions that I could have answered if I just revised those really small niche topics that I thought wouldn't come up, or I wasn't bothered to revise them. I just want to share a summary, if you can even call it that, of my GCSE experience. Now, I could rant for hours and hours and hours about how I find the British education system to be the most idiotic, immoral, infuriating thing that I have ever put myself through. However, I did learn a lot from it. Not just that the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell, or an ungodly amount of Macbeth quotes that I like to quote out of context. It's this: stop waiting for the right moment to come, because it never will. Do you really want to take advice from a stranger on the internet who's too cowardly to show her face? I mean, it's up to you, but I'm just saying this stuff for free, so you can listen if you want. But I spent months and months promising myself that I would lock in for my GCSEs. And even now, at the end of my GCSE, I just didn't lock in. It just didn't happen. Honestly, knowing this is probably the most ponderous burden I have ever carried, because I know I could have done better in every single exam that I sat. That I could have left every single exam hall bubbling over with excitement, because I knew I did my very best and that my talent and my ardor and literally every second I spent in those musty-ass classroom is evident on my exam paper and my report card. I could have been proud of myself, basically, if I just started revising earlier, when I said I was going to revise. And yet I didn't. And now I basically spend all day, all night, pining over the 9s that I will never get. And it's not even AQA or Edexcel or OCR's fault. It's mine. Because I made promises to myself that I knew I should have kept, and I just didn't keep them. I didn't have any respect for myself. And my future college, future university, my future employers, they're not going to know how good I am at chemistry, or how well I know Exposure by Wilfred Owens, because I didn't put my all into my exams. I just crammed the night before. I was foolish. I kept waiting for something that would never come. I kept waiting for perfection. I would get home and I would think, I should revise right now. I have time, but I'm too tired, or but I'm too sad, or but my desk is too messy, and I'm unmotivated. And all these little buts are just bricks that build up a wall that inhibit you from your true potential, that block you from the view of what you know you can achieve. So, to anyone watching, if you're in year 9, if you're in year 12, if you're an adult, which is a bit weird, but you know what? Go on. This is the internet. It's free. I just hope that you know, whatever challenge or obstacle you're trying to overcome in your life, it's going to come anyway. No matter if it feels far, far away, no matter if you feel like you're not ready for it, it's going to come. It's inevitable. Stop waiting around and just act. Pick up the flashcard, do the past paper, call your mom, Just do whatever it takes for you to be confident enough to run up to the enemy instead of running away. But regardless, GCSEs are over now. As much as I want to, I can't run back in time and start revising. So that sucks. But it's not the end. Life is so much more than my GCSE. Take this video as an admission of my guilt and know that this is just the beginning. I'm a new person now. It's not the finale, it's just chapter 1. Thanks for watching.